So, how how did the design start? You said you were given a template. How?
Yeah, so I was given this design, which is worked on one of the designers here.
Yeah. So who designed this?
Sam, I think, designed this.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's in house.
Yes.
Yeah.
He designed this using, following from here.
Mm-hmm.
So all the same pages are in place.
Right.
Just built with a more better flow, and using the new colour scheme, we've introduced the pink, and also the new logo.
Okay.
And
So, I mean, there's different pictures on there. How did you get the pictures to fit in? Where did you get the pictures from? And that? Can you go to the back end of the site?
yes, so a lot of the images are from here already.
Mhm.
We've already got the images here.
Right.
It's basically the same site, just using a different template, really, that we've designed. So it's the same site, same back end.
So, what are the steps that you went to do that?
So first of all, my first step was to basically recreate all these pages, just so they've got the structure. So I'd insert just random text here and just have a grey box there.
Can you show me how you did that is it, you use WordPress, don't you?
Well, this was all through code.
All right.
So
Okay.
it doesn't require a WordPress. This is what I do before, but nothing touches WordPress. I mean, it's set up on a WordPress site, so it's easy just to change. But the website itself, when I'm just building the structure of it, is just HTML code.
Is that the PDF or is that? Yeah.
This is the PDF.
Where's
yeah.
the site? I'm confused now. There we go. I've seen three
yeah.
prime sites. So, how do I see the code that you did on here?
So I can page source.
Okay.
So this is
So go on and show us how you started then.
so we use something called Bootstrap, which is the framework that we use to create, and it uses a grid system, a 12-column grid system, and it's got many different things within Bootstrap, but the basic of it is we create a row which contains all of the content in it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's this container here. Sorry, is this? Yeah, this is so for this bit here, the header contained here. So all of this, just for the structure of this, is displayed here. So that container contains that. Then we have another container inside that which keeps it to its so inside.
So you talked about what was quite tough is doing like the responsive stuff. So that menu's responsive, isn't it?
Yeah.
So where in the code does it say that? How do you do that?
So that would be in the CSS, which doesn't display here, but if we bring up the inspector,
Yeah.
and we go to sources. So this is our CSS folder,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what's used to basically make it look good.
Yeah.
So we use the HTML for the structure and put things in place, but then we use the CSS to actually make it work properly.
Yeah.
So this the CSS lets us set heights, different things. So we can set the height of this. We can set the background color to black.
How would it look without the CSS? Would it, like things like height and stuff? Can you turn it off?
Let's find out.
Do you want to delete it before you saved it?
This is what it looks like.
So
without
yeah,
CSS.
there's no kind of basic header and there's no colours and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the structure's there, isn't it?
So yeah, the structure's there. Things that we're not supposed to see, we can see. Like this menu here is currently being shown. Whereas if we go back, this menu's hidden at the moment. We have to click a button for
Yeah.
that to display.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I just created this.
Mhm.
You know, bit by bit.
So how do you get, did you start from scratch in regards to the HTML code? And how do you get the content on it, so like the pictures and things like that? Because the picture wasn't there, was it?
Yeah. So
When you came back, so how do you get that content onto there? What do you have to do to the images, and what types of images do you have to use?
when the website is it's built here, we can use hooks that WordPress provide. So we can pull the featured images from the database, which WordPress is on.
The
If we-
SQL database, yeah.
So if we go to the back end. So this is the WordPress. So this is the back end of the website, and we can go to pages. I'll just go to the home page for now. Prime Properties in Shropshire. This is the home page. So here, because this website is being used alongside an app, there's a few fields that isn't relevant to my site. So this featured property I don't use.
Yeah.
The footer CTAs I don't use. But here where it says slider,
Yeah.
these are all the slider images.
And that's where you. And
Yeah.
what sort? Do you need to do any editing to images when they're sent to you in like a raw format? What do you need them as?
Yeah. So I have a certain size required for this slider. So if I go back here, these images here need to be able to fit this box, and it's different for each page. I mean,
So do you create the box, or does the website sort of respond to the size of the picture? Like if you put it in like a 3,000 by 4,000 pixel,
it'll respond to this. Yeah. So
it would just take over the page.
yeah. So the way that this is working, and now if we can inspect it, is that so I do this a bit of a strange way. Well, it's not strange. It just lets me have more control over the images. So this is
So you got your max height pixel on there.
yeah. So I've got the max height, which is 400 pixels. So that's that.
Yeah.
Then
What's the width?
the width 100%. So that means it'll always hold the width I want it to have. So yeah.
So rather than it being 100 pixels, well, that'd be a bit
Yeah,
small, but
so
say
I-
640 pixels,
so
which
if I
would
was
be
to
about the
change
size.
it from 100 to say 200 pixels. Just
Yeah,
drop
and
the
it'll
size.
always stay that size, won't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, no matter.
So
Okay. What happens if you put a picture that was bigger than 200 pixels in there?
so
Would it just show a portion of the picture?
no, I've got it. So it'll show all of the picture. It's got instead of using this as an actual image, showing I've got it as like a panel. It's just the background of this panel, which lets me have a lot more creative freedom with how things display. So I can change this to cover or contain. So this is now what the size of the images are supplied.
Right. Okay.
Not width-wise, but it's got the same proportions.
But you don't want that, do you?
But I don't want that because that's
It'll look messy.
yeah. And because these images are being used for the app, I can't really change them too much. So my workaround was to
Okay.
do it this
Great.
way.
Thank you, Josh. So is this final? Has this been agreed? So when you've agreed the website, or when you feel like you've finished it, have you got emails of where you've sort of liaised with your colleagues to send it over and get it signed off?
Yeah. So this is now in the process of being finalised. We've just done responsive testing on it, so we've looked at the website on a mobile phone, and we've looked at the website on a tablet, and
Okay.
anything that doesn't quite look right, we've written down. It's now in the process, so it's finalised, but it's just being done.
But do you have evidence of like the emails of you emailing it across to each other and information?
Not here, over there. Yeah.
Do you not get access to your emails on
Not
that?
on this. No, it's not my laptop. It's over there.
Okay.